Hey, so some really great, exciting stuff happening today at Evident. I'm Maria, and I'm just gonna show you what we are gonna do today. So some packages. We got two fun little boxes here, and we are gonna do this today. We are gonna do some unboxing, and today's topic is 3Disc, the Heron intraoral scanner. So I'm super pumped to go through all of this and kind of see how easy it is, how it comes, what we're gonna do, and everything else in between. So I'm gonna get started and cut this stuff open. So this, I'm gonna assume, is the scanner itself. So it looks like they've sent us a scanner and a computer. So thank you very much, greatly appreciate it. So it comes in this well-packaged little box here. And I'm just gonna take it out. Gonna create some space. Okay, let's see what this looks like. So, I think this is a sleeve. Okay, so there's a sleeve that we take off first. We're gonna give this a little tug. And it looks like it comes in a really nice little packaged box here. It's got a magnetic catch here. And then we have some really nice foam. And then the scanner itself comes in a little cutout. Looks really nice and secure. So we're just gonna take a peek here and see what this looks like. So this is layer number 1. Both sides, and we're going to take this little guy off, and this is the hand piece that comes out like this. I'm just going to rest it down here, and it looks like it's included 2 tips here for us, so we'll set that aside. In the box itself, let me just unravel the hand piece here. We have the base where the handpiece sits in, and it looks like it goes like this. So we'll set this aside here on the counter. The connection on this appears to be directly to that, so that's inclusive, so there must be another connection piece. So we have another black cord in here, and then we have a little box of goodies, and I'm assuming, okay, so we have a couple little tidbits of components in here. It looks like there's an AC adapter and some other little tidbits that I'm gonna have to look into. And this cord. So looking at the base of here, there's 2 little plug things. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it appears that one is for the AC adapter and then one is for the connection cord. And I'm assuming that's a USB-C 3 that we will then be connecting into the laptop. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and prepare all of this so that I can get rid of this box. And have this part ready to go. So it just connects here into the base, like so. And then the power adapter is right here. So I'm gonna take this puppy apart. And again, this end is gonna go right here beside it, and this is the AC power adapter. So this guy's ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff. Oh, on the AC adapter, I just realized that all of these little components that are included in the box give you options for connectivity, and they just slide into the base of the adapter itself. So it comes with the different attachments. It is an international product, so they've gone ahead and included all of these components for easy capability wherever you're located. I'm sure that they probably have an instruction manual to tell me this a little bit. Oh, got it! Okay, we're good. So let's pack up this stuff. Also included in here is a little QR code in order to be able to access the user manual. So I'm gonna see how far I can get on my own, but we'll see if we'll need to have to jump into this. So step 1, we've undone the box. Now, we're gonna give this a go. So this is a laptop that's been included from 3Disc as well. I'm just gonna cut this up. It looks like it's been well packaged, nice and secure for travel. So we know that it's gonna be great and in one piece. So it looks like it's a ThinkPad. And it's nicely sealed here, so I'm just gonna cut open the seal. And let's see what we got. So laptop is also nicely packaged in here. We're gonna go and pull this guy out. Lots of foam. Lots of doodads. Some cables and connectivity as well. So let's flip this packaging out. And let's break into this. Okay, ooh, looks nice. So this is the computer that's been included in with the scanner itself. And it comes with your power supply and your plug. Looks like power is on the back. Okay. We're going to take apart this little piece right here, and then we should be good to go. Jump over here, and I'm going to plug in the scanner and the laptop. Okay, so we've got power to, you can see we've got a power light here on the scanner, and we're just gonna look and see what's happening over here in the world of the computer. Ooh, we have life. So we're just gonna wait a couple seconds for this to kind of warm up. In the meantime, I'm gonna take the connectivity of the physical scanner right here, which is a USB, and I'm just gonna plug it into my laptop. There we are. Ta-da. Okay, let's see where this takes us. So far so good. It hasn't taken me, too long to kind of get this all open and out. We're hoping it's a plug and play. That's kind of the stuff that 3Disc has been indicating. And so we're excited to see how quickly we can get up and ready to scan. So I'm just here in the start menu. It looks like there's no login or anything like that. It's really easy, and there's an app here that indicates the 3Disc Heron Clinic. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a click, and let's see what happens. Okay, so it's asking us to select our user account. It looks like perhaps we've been set up here just as the Heron Clinic for our demo, so let's give that a click. Okay, so it looks like we're in the patient screen already. And we've got some options here, so we can go ahead and add patient, we can start scanning, we can create a new patient, and we can create a new case. So hopefully, that's given you a little insight of the 3Disc Heron scanner. We're pretty excited to get this into our hands, and we look forward to some more demos that we're able to do for you. Thanks.
Hey guys, Maria from Evident again.
and today we are going to take our unboxing item from the last video, the 3-disc Heron intraoral scanner, and we're actually going to scan in a mouth. So I've got my teammate Katie here. She's one of our sales account managers here at Evident, and we're going to take a peek and see how successful we are within the mouth itself. I've got the Heron itself all set up here. I've created Katie as a patient because we're actually going to attempt to send the file over to our design center for a set of aligners to be fabricated. So I've gone ahead and created the patient file, and I'm going to go and scan her maxillary arch first. I'm going to try to start with the occlusal surface, keep it at about 1.5 centimeters or so from the teeth and see how successful I am. And then we'll move over to the mandibular arch, we'll do the bite, and then we'll try to export the file as an STL. So we're going to give it a go, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up the scanner itself. Again, it feels really nice and small in the hand. I'm hoping that it's going to be fairly easy to maneuver within the patient's mouth. I'm going to press the go button. We've got a little screen that comes up here that is going to be our little camera as I'm scanning. And we're going to hear some sound as I scan to ensure that I'm making connectivity with the dentition. The minute that I lose that connectivity, the little noises stop. So I'm hoping that's going to serve as a guide for me. So I'm equipped with my PPE, and we're going to go and give it a go. So I'm going to try to start in the posterior region. Move forward. Look at our scan, so we're missing here. So we're missing a bit of a hole in the anterior teeth there, and a little bit in that molar. So we're just going to try to touch up the molars and the centrals a bit, and then we should be good to go. Okay, I think we've done the maxillary. Again, I'm pretty sure most of you can probably do that a little bit quicker than me, but you know what, we're giving it our good solid effort. Okay, so I can see that for the most part everything is there, give or take some of the little interproximal areas here. So we are just going to go ahead and mesh it up, and then we're going to scan over. So again, limitations, purpose of the unboxing and giving this stuff a go is kind of, trying to humanize the process a little bit. We leave everything up to professionals, obviously, that's what they're there for. But we're, wanting to kind of show you what this is like for, us that are in the industry, that appreciate so much our, clientele and our dentists and their abilities with the intraoral scanners. And, we're trying to relate a little bit here. So, yeah, we're doing the best we can. Okay. So that looks pretty darn good to me for now. So we're going to go ahead and hit next, which is going to take us to the lower arch. And let's see how successful we are here. I'm going to go ahead and press the go button again. And again, I'm going to start with the occlusal surface. We're just processing the lower arch right now, then we're going to attempt this bite scan, and then we're done. So we're just hitting next, and we're going to be doing the bite. So it's indicating that the bite alignment is loading, and it's currently being processed. Let's do this go. Okay, we have a bite scan. Yay! Thanks for joining us on this scan, and we shall see you next time. Hey guys, it's Maria again at Evident. So I just wanted to go through how to export a file with the 3-disc Heron. So we had scanned a little bit earlier, and then we took a break, did a couple of other things, and then now we're back at her to show you how to export the files. So it's really straightforward with the 3-disc. So what I have is I've got my patient's form open on the screen, you can see behind me. And we can see here that we've got the upper and lower models, and then we're going to go ahead and export the files in order to be able to then submit them to Evident Design. So we're going to go ahead here and click Export Files, but just one step prior to that is we want to just take a peek and make sure that our CAD program here indicates a Heron Clinic, which is what we're using, and that our file format is STL. So there are other options here. There's the OBJ and the PLY, but for us at our design center, the easiest file and the most straightforward for us to use is an STL. OBJ and PLY tend to be a little bit more full-bodied, but it can pose a couple of other different, pros and cons into using those types of files. So the most streamlined and basic is to export as an STL. So we're going to go ahead and export these files by clicking Export Files. And here it is on our desktop, and I'm just going to go ahead and create a new file here called Files for 3 Disk. So I'm going to go ahead and click this folder and click OK. And it indicates that the files are exported successfully. So you can see here that the files are in here and they're ready to be uploaded into our design portal. Okay, so now that we've gone ahead and exported our files out of the 3-disk, we are going to go and upload them into our hub. So our hub is a really great platform in our Evident world to allow dentists the ease to upload their scans, files, photos, patient information, etc. into our portal and accessible to our design center. But not only that, but the hub can also provide them with a way to connect with labs, specialists, anyone else that they are trying to connect with, discuss cases, treatment planning, and everything else in between. So it's pretty straightforward. We go to our hub here, there's a sign-in section, and we're just going to go ahead and log in. So within here, I'm going to go ahead and create a new patient and just indicate my teammate's information where it's necessary. So it's not really super important that I have any additional of the optional information at this point, but as long as I've got her first name and last name, we should be good to go. And I'm going to create a patient profile. Within this profile, we have the options here to add the intraoral scans. So I'm going to go ahead and add scan files. And in here, we have a few different options as to what to bring up. So we're going to do a other for now, and we're just going to indicate a short description, which is going to be a complete set of scans. And then there's sections here where we can drop the file to upload, or we can go ahead and browse. So I'm just going to go into my files here and look for my mandibular STL, and I'm going to go ahead and drop that into that section there. Then I'm going to go back and drag my maxillary, and then finally my bite scan. So it indicates here what is necessary. So you're not able to proceed to the next screen without your mandibular and maxillary STLs. However, you do have the option of doing a bite record. You have options again of an open bite, alternative orthopedic positions, so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and create the scan set. So you can see that there is a complete set of scans here within our portal. Okay, so now that we've gone ahead and uploaded our files, we're going to go ahead and create a new treatment for our patient. What's really great about our portal is that we have a variety of different options that are available here. Anywhere from a model, or if you're part of the POISE program, or if you've got dentures or anything, you can go ahead and select a variety of different treatments here. In this particular instance, we're going to go and select for a model. We're going to click here, next. We're going to need a design. It's going to be designed by us here at Evident. And what's really neat is that there's an indication here that I have passed all the required fields. Depending on the treatment within our portal, we do have some parameters in here that allow you to ensure that you are uploading the correct information, be it scans, photos, whatever is needed in order to complete the treatment that you've requested. The great thing about that is that you're reducing the chance of you delaying your case. However, if we did want to at this point, upload something that might be necessary for the case, we can go ahead and click select from there. On this page here, we have the option of alignment on a semi-adjustable articulator. In this instance, we're going to go ahead and leave that unticked. If there are any other requirements for the case, or if there's specific things that you had issues with the scan or anything like that, you can go ahead and enter it here in the notes section. We have an order summary here that gives us the information of what has happened, including the patient's name and the practice that is sending us the design. So we're going to go ahead and confirm that we are wanting a model. We are not needing anything to do with the alignment on the semi-adjustable articulator. We can see here that in the intraoral scan, we've got a complete set of scans and there are no additional documents. So we're going to go ahead and confirm that. What comes next is really great because it automatically tells you what this is going to cost. So this is a demo version that I'm using. These prices may not be up to date, but it's provided you what it is, the service that you're asking for, who the service provider is, the price per unit, how many you've ordered, and its total. So we're going to go ahead and submit that. Once the case has been submitted, we can automatically see in our track case progress what the status of our cases are. For example, in here we've got 2 cases for models. We can view the case details, so we can see kind of what's in there, what has been added. Additionally, if there's any other information, say for example, you've now decided that you'd like to proceed with the diagnostic wax sub, or if you'd like to add an articulator, there's a messaging section here on our portal that if you give this little envelope a click, you have a direct communication with our design center, and you can go ahead and add whatever additional information that you need for your case. What's great about this too is that on our end, we also have the same communication. So if you have any concerns with your case, we can go ahead and write a little note to you so that you know what we're needing. If in the off chance that there is a message in here and you do need to provide us with some additional information, rather than going back into your patient's field that I showed you at the beginning, you can just go ahead and attach your file right here. It saves you from having to go back and forth within the program to provide us with the information that's necessary for your case. Additionally, in the track case progress, there's a status section here. So you can see that these files have been sent. As they continue to progress through our system, this status point will be updated. Once completed, you will have the option to then download your STL back into your computer and proceed with the case as you need. Evident again. So earlier today, we loaded up our first print in the Formlabs, and about 2 hours, 45 minutes later, I've gone home, I had family games night with my family, now I've come back and I'm gonna check out what the print's like. So I'm just gonna open up the cover here. And if you can see, we have our little print right here. So there's some materials dripping. So that's the resin that's in the tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the build plate. And then I'm just gonna slide it off. And I'm just gonna flip it over. And those are our models. So basically from this point forward, you'd go on with the finishing kit from Formlabs in order to be able to complete your models. So at least we've done our first successful print. Really excited about it. Fairly straightforward, easy to do, and we're looking forward to many more prints coming up. Thanks, guys.